Foley had his man open. Pass was perhaps tipped. Intended receiver was Ed Toner. Brian Hayes appeared to get a hand on it.
Well, the way the trajectory of that ball came from back inside that pocket, it appeared, you're right, David, that one of the defensive linemen did get a hand on it just to tip it far enough away so that Toner could not get it.
Jack Bicknell trying to get the Eagle offense ready to go here on 3rd down and long. It is 3rd and 9. A minute 14 in the first quarter. Boston College on 3rd down conversions is 1 out of 3 today. So it is a timeout, Boston College, taken by the quarterback Foley. A minute and 14 seconds to go in the first quarter.
There's a moment in time, maybe once in your life, when you feel that you're ready to fly.
Innovative aerodynamics, fuel-injected multi-valve engines, anti-lock braking systems, 4-wheel independent suspensions. This is advanced automotive technology for the 90s. This is Pontiac excitement.
Cross, Green Tree, Brinkhouse, Browning, Hardin Motors, Sam Swope.
As the old saying goes, the best things in life are free. At Great Financial Federal, checking accounts are free when you maintain a $200 minimum daily balance. And while some banks are beginning to charge for Quest transactions, a Great Financial Federal Quest card is still a free ticket to all the Quest machines in this area. So if service charges and Quest fees are adding up, why not move your account to Great Financial Federal, your key to financial security?
Jericho Jackson, a street smart cop who's no talk.
You tore that boy's arm off. He had a spear.
And all action.
Enough is enough! Action, Jackson.
Get ready for action with Carl Weathers and Vanity.
How do you like your ribs?
Action, Jackson.
Monday night at 8 on Fox 41.
We'll next be with you a week from tonight with basketball, an exhibition game from Freedom Hall as the Czechoslovakia national team takes on. Pass is incomplete. And Boston College will have to punt it away with 1:09 to go in the first quarter. So Louisville's defense is able to keep the Eagles bottled up. As you see the punter Bill Kushner come out, a 37-yard average today, 2 punts for a 36-yard average. You see his long one has been 41 yards. Will Louisville try to get the block? Kushner in the end zone. Snap a little high. Almost blocked. It'll roll down, and Louisville will still have very, very good field position at the BC 45-yard line. A little acting there by Kushner before he got off a 33-yard punt, trying to draw a penalty.
Well, he's not going to get any awards, no Emmys on that one, because no one was even close. Both these ball clubs have been known for blocked punts. You take a look. He did get this one off very quickly, 2 seconds, which is in the prescribed time. You see right there, 34 Buchanan, who's got 3 blocked punts on the season, trying to make the block.
Cardinal football, 1st down and 10, 58 seconds in the first quarter. Nobody's been able to score yet. Nagel on 1st down has the man wide open, Latrell Ware. And Latrell Ware takes it down inside the 15-yard line. Brian Williams, the cornerback for Boston College, brought him down. 30-yard gain to Latrell Ware from the pass from Nagel.
Boy, he's sharp today. Right here, 7-step drop, gets the setup. Now he'll feel pressure. He'll step up into the pocket, which he should do. As he comes up, he's looking across the field. He sees Latrell Ware right there at 33. Now Latrell's going to feel pressure outside. He's going to dip it right outside, takes it up that way, picks up a few more yardage for the Cardinals. Once again, they're knocking on the door.
1st down and 10, 31 seconds in the first quarter. Louisville spending a lot of time at this end of the field. Flags go down all over the field. Latrell Ware was the ball carrier, but this one will more than likely come back. Look for an illegal procedure?
Exactly right. Illegal procedure. Motion.
Illegal procedure against the Cardinals.
You can only have one person going in motion, and we had, at that time, 2. We had number 5, Cummings, going in motion, and also 29, Bynum, going in motion, so that's illegal. 5-yard penalty.
The clock had stopped with 21 seconds on it. And this will move it back to the 19-yard line of Boston College. You see Nagel today completing 5 out of 6 for almost 100 yards. And we're just about to the close of the first quarter as the clock runs inside 15 seconds. Going for Anthony Cummings, and it was incomplete and thrown high. Another senior making his final appearance this afternoon at Cardinal Stadium. Cummings and Nagel, of course, teaming up for some brilliant play at Cincinnati a week ago, Pete.
He certainly did. He had 5 touchdown catches, which shattered the old record of 3 touchdown catches in one game. He's got 9 on the season, which is also another U of L record. So I think AC will remain in the record books for a while, David.
4 seconds on the clock, 2nd and 15. To Cummings, incomplete. Had it in his possession momentarily down at the 6. And so we're going to look at a 3rd down play for Louisville coming up as they try to get a touchdown on the board. Nobody has scored. Nagel goes for the end zone. The man was open, but the ball was knocked down and nearly intercepted. Jay McGillis, 31, was the man that makes the breakup. The pass had been intended for Broomfield.
Browning shows real good quickness stepping out of the grasp of a potential tackler, but underthrows that one. McGillis almost makes a diving interception in the end zone.
So with 4th down, the ball is out at the 26-yard line, and Ron Bell will try this one. It'll be a 36-yard field goal attempt for Bell, who has been handling place-kicking chores for Klaus Wilmsmeyer. 36-yarder is up, and it's in there good. So senior Ron Bell continues his perfect ways with field goal kicking. And Louisville finally is on the scoreboard and takes a 3-0 lead over Boston College. Coming into the game today with an 8-1-1 record. And Louisville trying to close it out with a victory here against the Eagles of Boston College, a team that is 4-4 coming in. A bit beaten up over the course of this season. And Jack McNell has been taking some heat at Boston College this year. Hasn't been that long ago, Pete, when he had him playing in the Cotton Bowl, Doug Fleely, and just a marvelous football program, and it's kind of struggled here the last couple of years.
Struggled a little bit, but boy, he plays an awful tough schedule. His losses this year to Ohio State, as we take a look at some of the first quarter stats, they've lost to Ohio State, they've lost to Pitt, Penn State, Syracuse. They do have wins over West Virginia, Army, Navy, and Rutgers, but the guy has certainly done a super job there at Boston College, and I'm sure that he's catching a little bit of heat, but they should hang with him. He's a good coach.
Only 1 yard rushing in the first quarter for Boston College, only 7 for Louisville. This game has been an air game for Louisville so far. Neither team has been able to generate any kind of a running game. Now, we knew that about Boston College coming in. They've had their problems with the running game all year. This is a short kick by Bell. It's going to bounce at the 20. They're going to call that Louisville. The officials are standing down around the 18-yard line. That was Ricky McFadden, number 39, that picked it up.
But when the ball goes 10 yards on the placement kick, on the free kick, it becomes a free ball.
Boston College is playing this like it was
like
a punt.
Exactly right. They think they're going to maintain possession after the ball is down, which on a punt it is. But this is not a punt. It's a free kick. Right there, you see McFadden pick it up. He can't advance it, but it is Louisville's ball right there at the 17-yard line.
Could be a very costly mental mistake for Boston College as Bicknell tries to explain the rules of football. 14:47 of the second quarter, and Louisville knocks on the door again. This time at the Boston College 17. Nagel avoiding the rush like I haven't seen him do it all year. He's down inside the 10. Browning Nagel. Dave Johnson finally got him, but Nagel is showing you a lot of poise out there today.
He looked like Nagurski, not Nagel on that one, David. He looked like a fullback. Of course, he's got great size, 6'2", 221, but showing some good quickness. Look at the juke here. He fakes the throw, gets one of the defenders right there, Caesar up in the air. Now he's going to take off and run. And I tell you what, he lowers his shoulder. You'll see him outrun 57 right there, Stolberg. Now he'll lower the shoulder on one of the defensive backs, 44. That's Johnson. He just nails Johnson.
First down and goal from the 6. Dawkins inside the 5. He's stacked up maybe at the 4-yard line. The clock shows 14:46 to go, and Louisville leading this one 3-0 in the second quarter. And Dawkins has got it to the 5, a gain of 1, second down and goal.
You mentioned that Browning is moving a lot quicker than he has all season. You know, maybe he started shaking off and healing from some of these injuries. But I think you're right, David. He's moving a lot quicker today than we've seen all season.
His numbers are good, 5 out of 9 for almost 100 yards passing. Second and goal from the 5. He's got time for the end zone. The pass, touchdown. And it's Anthony Cummings that brings that one down. The man who scored 5 touchdowns a week ago.
Well, they got something hooked up. I think there's a little special stuff between 5 and 7 and 7 and 5. Little play action pass. Of course, Browning, he's looking right now. He's looking for Cummings right now. Cummings puts a great move on it and breaks back out to the right. And he puts a little air under this, puts a little soft touch on it. Right there, lets Cummings go underneath. He keeps his feet inbounds for the touch.
Bell with a point after kick is good, and Louisville now takes a 10-0 lead over Boston College thanks to Anthony Cummings and the throwing arm of Browning Nagel. And we'll be back to Cardinal Stadium. Stay with us. To go in the first half. Bell's kick will come down short to Keith Miller inside the 10. Spins his way up to the 24. And that's where the Eagles will put the ball in play. That last scoring drive only took 3 plays to go 17 yards in under a minute. Nagel to Cummings on a 5-yard touchdown pass. So Anthony Cummings now has caught 6 touchdown passes in the last 2 games. Boston College first down 10. Here is Mike Sanders. He's got some running room. A good stiff arm as he gets out over the 40-yard line. The freshman Kevin Gaines took one right in the face.
Well, Kevin will, he'll get better with age because he's just a true freshman from Euclid, Ohio, just outside Cleveland. 17 yards on that run. But he got caught up inside, David. He thought the play was going to go up inside. He just got sucked in. When the play broke out, he was not in position to contain it. You see right here, 34, Sanders. Little stiff arm right there. Welcome to NC2A football, Mr. Gaines.
Well, with an injury on the play to a Boston College player, Foley's pass. That's number 84, Bob Bicknell, a sophomore and the son of the head coach.
I was wondering if you fans caught that. Bicknell as the son of the Coach Bicknell's son. 6'3", 241-pound sophomore. He's got 6 catches coming into today's game, so that's the 7th catch of his this season for him.
That was a gain of 6. Second down and 4 for the Eagles at 13:04 in the first half. That is Sanders trying to get it out to midfield, maybe picking up a yard or 2. Dan Gangwer, number 93 for Louisville on the stop. And Washington also helping out. So now Boston College has a 3rd down 2. Trailing Louisville 10-0 in the second quarter. 12 minutes, 40 seconds as the clock continues to run and Mike Sanders comes off the field. Third down and 2 for Boston College. Foley completes it well enough for a first down. That ball was caught by the third-string wide receiver in here today, Mike Walsh, number 20, a junior out of Hanson, Massachusetts. And Boston College that lives and dies by the pass.
Right here, Foley rolling out. Good little play-action pass. Right there. Catches Walsh. Walsh catches it going across the grain. You see big Flory is in pursuit right there, but 24 Blackford comes up to put the hammer on him.
12:03 in the first half. First down and 10 after that big pass play. Boston College starting to move the ball through the air. Foley again complete. Flag goes down up at the 30 of Louisville. Mike Sanders made the catch. Andy Culley, number 62, a backup linebacker. He plays behind Reggie Johnson, made the play. Let's see the call. Holding on Boston College, and so a mistake, a miscue by the Eagles will wipe out that pass play. And completion to Sanders.
That's the umpire, Mike Semcheski, sitting right behind the defensive front. Saw that and threw it from his vantage point.
It'll be about first down and 20 now. The ball is all the way back at the 45. Louisville leading it 10-0 in the second quarter over Boston College. But on the ground to Sanders. Louisville's defense hard to run against. Boston College has a tough time untracking the running game here today.
Well, I know the coaching staff was a little bit concerned when Raul Bono went down with an injury, but the backup people have certainly filled the void. You see right here, Sanders trying to bounce it outside. He's forced out there, but comes right there. There's Sanders missing the tackle, but coming up from the safety position right there at 34. Ray Buchanan puts the finishing touches on him.
And it's second down and 18 after a pickup of 2. Foley throws incomplete to the hands of 2 receivers. Another freshman, Glenn Foley, although we mentioned earlier, has the chance, if he goes 120 yards or more, of breaking Doug Flutie's freshman record, has struggled lately. Had a bad game against Syracuse last Saturday, passed for only 41 yards.
But I tell you what, he has had a tremendous freshman season. A couple weeks ago, he played against Penn State, David. He was 21 of 34, 260 yards, and 3 touchdowns against Penn State. I mean, young man can do that. He's got to be a pretty good quarterback and got a great, great future at Boston College.
That's that freshman up and down. Third down, 18 now for Foley and the Eagles. Intercepted. Picked off by Blackford. Inside the 20, Blackford brings it back about 10 yards up to the 20-30-yard line. We're unraveling players down here, but for William Blackford, his 5th interception of the year.
Number 5 on the year. Had little play action. Now, it's going to be a throwback. He's going to go all the way back across the field. Blackford is just slightly under position, but makes a great jump. Pulls down the interception. Now put it away. Put 2 hands on it, because if you fumble it there, William, it goes right back to the offense. See Foley slightly underthrowing the ball, but Blackford makes a great recovery going up for it. 2-hand grab at the high point and takes it back upfield.
Well, we had just talked about the play of the Louisville secondary, and it has been a good year. Turnovers today, that is 1 for Boston College, 1 for Louisville. 12-yard return by Blackford. Quarterback is Jeff Brom in the game for Louisville. So the sophomore out of Trinity High School that will be looked to for leadership in the 91 season is on the field with Louisville up 10-0. Hand off Latrell Ware. Big game for Ware out over the 40. That'll be a first down for Louisville out over the 41. Pohopek makes the stop, but Latrell Ware makes the first down.
I tell you what, great lead block by Bynum on that one. Also, good point of attack on that left side by Crafts and Blumeyer on the block. Knocked people down. Of course, Latrell Ware made the good cutback off the block by Bynum, picked up the first down.
10 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the first half. First down and 10. Brown. Long pass for Broomfield. Incomplete down at the 10-yard line. Boy, Brown let that one fly. So now second down and 10 for the sophomore Jeff Brown.
Of course, that play action pass will waggle but he can't get to it because of the big pressure. Finally, number 90 right there, Page, brings him down for -2 yards.
Third down, 12, 9:28 in the first half. Cardinals try to keep a drive going. Braun is brought down for another big loss. Or for a big loss. This one will be back at the 31. And the big nose guard, sophomore Mike Marinero, 6'3", 274, got to Braun.
Well, he picks up his 4th sack of the season. He was tied for 3 sacks with Pearson from that outside linebacking position, but Marinero does make the sack, sacking Braun, bringing up 4th down.
And brings out Wilmsmeyer, one of the nation's top 10 punters, averaging 44.4 yards per punt. This one not of great length. And the fair catch taken at the 36-yard line by Charlie Brennan, who takes over the kick return chores for Keith Miller, who was hurt earlier in the game with a sprained knee. It's Louisville 10, Boston College nothing. We'll be back. First down to Ed Toner, and William Blackford drives him out of bounds. That was first down and 10 at 8:26 of the second quarter. So a pickup on the play up around the 45-yard line, a gain of 6 or 7 yards. The officials are calling for a timeout on the field to stop the clock, with Louisville leading it 10-0. Down and 1, less than 1, just a foot or so for a first down. 8:26 in the first half. And on second and short, Foley goes for the bomb and is complete. Down around the 8-yard line to 86. Ray Hilbert, a senior out of Cincinnati, played at Moeller High School. And so Boston College pulls a big play, first one of the game, and they're threatening Louisville.
Well, second down is short. It's like a throwaway down. You can probably make it on third, so take the chance. You're an underdog. Take the chance. Throw a deep one. Here, right there. Foley completes a perfect shot to Hilbert right over the shoulder. That time it wasn't underthrown. Blackford is beat on that one. But they make a great throw and catch, giving BC a first down at the 13-yard line or 12-yard line.
They're facing the crunch zone. The fans are up on first down. Foley intercepted. John Gainey, a senior, makes the interception down in the end zone, and Louisville staves off the threat from Boston College.
Well, a few weeks back, Gainey makes a heck of a play on an interception to set up a touchdown. Here he makes an interception to save one. Right there, bad decision by Foley. I mean, obviously, throwing it into coverage. Right there, Gainey comes up with the big play, his second INT of the season.
Of the game. I mean, a Foley's second thrown.
Yes.
That he's thrown this game.
2 interceptions on Foley, but that's second interception of the season for John Gainey.
Lipsy and Dawkins in the backfield. You look at the turnover margin, 2-1 Boston College, and Nagel at quarterback as Braun stays out this series. Nagel going long, but not quite long enough. That was Fred Jones. He made a catch earlier in the game, covered by Brian Williams. Alan Douglas on our sidelines with a report. Alan.
Thank you, David. Coach Holton just told the offensive line before they went out for that drive, guys, just shake it off when something bad happens and regroup and get it together. I spoke with one of the Louisville offensive offensive players, before they just took the field, they said they brought the whole playbook into the game today, and they plan to open it up and use everything they've got.
Well, Browning-Nagel has just left the playing field. Maybe Alan Douglas can check out what is wrong with Nagel as he walks to the far side of the bench, and Brom comes out, and a timeout is called. So Browning-Nagel sits back on the bench here to be looked over by the doctors and trainers. And we'll be back and update you on Nagel's situation and more right after this timeout from Cardinal Stadium. Out and hurt, and Jeff Brom is in at quarterback. That ball is knocked down and his ball's incomplete at 15. Alan Douglas with an update on Browning-Nagel.
Now, he injured his throwing hand. He evidently got smashed between a couple. Doesn't look good for Browning-Nagel right now. Evidently got his hand smashed between two helmets out there on his throwing hand. They're looking at him right now and he's going to make a decision on his status later in the game.
Thank you, Alan. Nagel is 6 out of 11 on the day and has thrown for 101 yards and a touchdown as Louisville leads it 10-0, and Brom at quarterback. 3rd down and 10. Down he goes back at the 6. Boston College defense has been pressuring, as Pete said they needed to do, the quarterback for Louisville all day.
Well, they like with those inside games. They like to play games with the nose man, Marinero, the tackle, Stolberg, Kelly, the inside linebacker. That time, Stolberg comes up with the sack. That's his 2nd on the season to get Brom for a big loss.
And there's a comparison of the two defenses over the year. Of course, Louisville has played 1-2 games more coming in here. Welchmeyer will drive this one relatively short. It'll hit up to the Louisville 40 and gets a roll out to about the 44. So Klaus Welchmeyer's punt covers 35 yards, and Boston College has good field position.
Excellent field position. I know through the week the coaching staff worked on Wilmsmeyer getting the ball off quicker. Get it off quicker because they've got a great punt blocker in Jay Clark. So that one went off in 2 seconds, which is the prescribed amount of time, but it may be messing a little bit with his timing, so he doesn't get it very far.
1st down and 10, and that's incomplete. Said he trapped it. Bob McNeil, 84. They tried to scoop that up out around the line of scrimmage, up, maybe a little bit up to that, up to the 40. Foley has completed 8 out of 17, had 2 intercepted for 83 yards. The freshman, Richard Freshman Foley, at quarterback, has been inconsistent in the game today. He's coming off a bad performance at Syracuse, and the coaches were anxious at Boston College to see how he came out today. That's completed to Bicknell for a gain of about 4 out over the 40 into the 38. Blackford was defending.
Well, they're using the other tight end, the big guy, Mark Chamorro, as an H-back, letting him go in motion. They line him up on the left, send him in motion across the right. They line him on the right, take him across the other way. But they're letting him go in motion and trying to get him the ball in different places.
We notice Browning-Nagel up on the sidelines and trying to throw the ball. As Boston College now has 3rd down and 3. 6:36 left in the 1st half. Foley throws complete to Chamorro inside the Louisville 30 for another 1st down. He drives it down to about the 27-yard line. Mark Chamorro. We look at Nagel on the sideline.
Pretty ginger. Doesn't look like he's putting a lot of pressure in that. So Dr. Raymond Shea there helping him pick the ball up. Going to keep an eye on him.
Right now it's the defense out on the field for Louisville. 1st down and 10. Boston College at the Louisville 27. Freshman Foley fires it incomplete for Bicknell. Down at the 22, Bob McNeil could not handle that. Foley put a lot on it.
Sure did. Put that ball right in a good spot right there. Bicknell should have had it, but he sort of was peeking around to see who was going to come up and put the hand on him. Of course, from his defensive corner position, William Blackford was right there. Take a look at Browning. He seems to be putting a little more oomph on that passing right now. Just a little more
Second down and 10 for Boston College. 6:09 at the Louisville 27. This is Sanders. Mike Sanders, 34, hit back in the line of scrimmage. Pat Fitzgerald, number 47 for Louisville. Beverly Snellenberger among those here at Cardinal Stadium today.
And she's down on the sideline helping the coach with some of the calls. You're making sure they get all the right signals out to the quarterbacks.
We're told now from the sideline that Nagel has a nerve problem in his right arm. He continues to practice throwing the ball on the sideline. But right now, Boston College faces 3rd and 10 from the Louisville 27. Trailing the Cardinals 10-0. 5:25 in the first half. Complete to Toner. And Toner may go all the way to the end zone. Ed Toner, his 4th touchdown of the year.
Ed Toner.
He's got a couple touchdown receiving. That's actually 6th touchdown of the season. Coming in today, he had 2 touchdowns receiving and 3 rushing. But he seemed to pop right up out of nowhere coming from that inside running back position, and no one seemed to react to him.
Look at it again as Boston College has now closed the gap.
Now, he's used mostly as a short yardage running back. You see him just pop right there and just takes off a poor angle right there coming up from a defensive secondary position. And there's Hawthorne. He can't quite track him down. Turner goes all the way 27 yards for a BC score.
Sean Wright for the point after is good. And so Boston College 7 and Louisville 10. The Cardinals with a 3-point lead here, 5:13 in the first half. Look at the touchdown again to Toner.
Right here, Foley drops back. He's looking downfield. Nothing's happening, so he quickly dumps it off right there. Now, we need to react. Louisville needs to react to this. He gets a good block right over there. 86 Hilbert makes a great block, and of course Hawthorne can't quite come up to catch Toner. Toner has been used mainly, David, as a short yardage runner and as a blocker. He does a good job coming out of the backfield, as we mentioned. That's his 3rd touchdown reception of the season.
Well, that was a record, too, for Foley, the quarterback. That just got him the freshman passing record at Boston College as he moves past Doug Flutie. He's passed for 126 yards here this afternoon in the first half, completing 11 out of 21. He's had 2 intercepted and just threw for the touchdown that puts Boston College very much alive in this football game at 10-7, Louisville by 3.
Well, there hadn't been many times that crunch zone has been scored on down there. They're quite proud of that fact. But that time, Boston College, with that touchdown pass from Foley to Toner, did score right down there in the crunch end zone.
Sean Wright for the kickoff. Joey Smith comes running over to try to field it as it bounces out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 2, so Boston College will have to kick again, 5 yards back upfield.
We alluded earlier in the broadcast, David, number 21, Tim Frager, was their main running back, tailback, leading ground gainer for Boston College. He'd been taking a medication, a prescription medication that once he had a drug test done a couple weeks back, it was determined by the NCAA that it was an illegal substance, substance that he was taking. So consequently, he was ruled ineligible and can no longer play the rest of the season. Of course, I believe he was a senior and a tremendous ground gainer. So that put a dent in the season for BC and also made them a little bit thinner in that running back position where they already were thin.
In common opponents this year, Boston College lost to Pitt 29-6. Of course, Louisville beat Pittsburgh 27-20. But Boston College beat West Virginia in Morgantown 27-14. Louisville won 9-7 in Morgantown. So 2 common opponents. A squibbly kick that is picked up by Bynum. And Louisville gets pretty good field position out of that short kick up around the 34. With 5 minutes and 8 seconds left in the first half, now trailing, or rather leading by 3 at 10-7. Braum is back at quarterback. Nagel holding the arm on the sideline. Reported nerve problem. The scoring drive just completed for Boston College. 6 plays, 43 yards. Took a minute and a half or so. Culminated with Foley hitting Toner with a 27-yard touchdown pass. First down and 10. Brahms, the quarterback. Can't scramble out of the rush from Boston College. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Pearson, the linebacker, second on this team in tackles at Boston College. A senior makes the grab.
Of course, Brahms 0 for 2 passing on the day and a minus 20 yards at rushing. Boston College is going, I guarantee you, David, they're going to come after Brahms the rest of the evening. You see good penetration right there. He tries to come up and out of it right there. 58 makes the tackle for BC, making the sack.
Second down and 10, 4:32. The clock runs down in the first half. The pitch is to Latrell Ware, out over the 40. Gain of about 6 for Latrell Ware. I'll bring up third down.
John Stolberg and number 46.
Little toss sweep is one of the ways. Stolberg, right. Little toss sweep is one of the ways to negate that inside rush, the inside blitz. You bring your linebackers up inside, and if the ball makes it outside, there's no pursuit. There's no one to come in pursuit to make the tackle. Therefore, some big yardage plays. That one, a 7-yard gain.
Third down and 3 now for Louisville. Inside 4 minutes and a half. They cling to a 3-point lead. The pressure is again on, but the pass complete to Dawkins for a first down.
Pass complete to Earl Ware and a penalty flag.
They got a flag down on that play as Todd Wood, number 3, finally gets to Dawkins.
Once again, nice touch right here by Braum. Puts a little air underneath it. Right there. Lets Dawkins catch it down. You're going to see a face mask right there. Number 3 coming from his Wood is the name. Coming from his defensive back position. Puts the face mask on Dawkins. That'll put on a little more yardage for the Cardinals.
First down as a result of the penalty. It'll be on the Boston College 49. As Louisville tries to get points on the scoreboard before the half. They've got 3 minutes, 43 seconds to go. Dawkins and Bynum are in the backfield. Fred Jones split to the bottom of your screen. A flag is thrown in the backfield. The pass is complete to Bynum up at the 35-yard line, but a flag thrown by the official in the Louisville backfield during that play. Ted Page made the tackle for Boston College. But we'll see what the penalty is, whether or not it's against Louisville.
Well, number 57, John Stolberg, was pointing the finger at 57, Kerry Figg of Louisville. And from where the position that was thrown, it appears though it may be a holding penalty. There it is.
Good call, Mr. Convisi.
What a deal, what a deal.
3:35 to go. The penalty will go against the Cardinals. They lead 10-7 here. Louisville now penalized twice for a total of 15 yards, while Boston College has been penalized 7 times for 46. With the penalty, first down 18. Dawkins and Lipsey are in the backfield. Anthony Cummings split to the bottom of the screen. Braum runs out of the pocket. Takes a good shot as he gets up around the 47. He's still, of course, a long way from a first down. And so it'll be second down and about 14. Minus 11 yards running the ball, and that is scrambling on the air.
14.
So Braum in a cornerback as Nagel has suffered an arm injury. Today, Braum is 5 times run the ball for minus 14 yards. Second down, 14, 2:55. First half. Braum again under pressure. Goes on the run for Jones, incomplete, almost intercepted, but dropped up there along the sideline by Dave Johnson, 44, defending on Jones.
Well, they will come after him. I guarantee you that was part of the game plan for BC, was to get after the quarterback. They thought it was going to be Nagel. They banged Nagel's arm up, so now it's Braum. Of course, Braum's got that good quickness. He can get out of some trouble with his speed, but they will continue to pressure mostly from the inside, with Kelly from the linebacking position playing little doodad games, doing some stunts and twists between Marinaro and Stolberg.
3rd down and 14 at 2:45 of the first half. The screen to Dawkins. I tell you, he had no blocking, and he's still going to make a big gainer inside the Boston College 40 to the 38. He's going to be right at the first down. Williams and McGillis make the stop. I tell you, they threw that out there to Dawkins. I said, 2 men are going to bring him down.
Oh, what a tremendous move by Dawkins. What a great effort. You see Braum right here. It's a screen, but there's some kind of signal messed up right there because Dawkins gets the ball. There's no blocking in front of him. He cuts across the grain, puts a great move right there. Now watch him power across the 40 right here. That picked up a Cardinal first down. Great, tremendous effort by Dawkins.
2:23 to go in the first half. Louisville 10, Boston College 7. First down and 10. That Dawkins run sets up the drive and keeps it alive. Braum for Lipsy. That's complete up around the 31 to Curtis Lipsy. We haven't seen Lipsy too much playing the role of receiver.
No, but he's done a good job all year long. I believe he's got quite a few receptions. I know he's got at least 1 touchdown pass earlier in the season, but he's got good hands. He can come out of the backfield and catches the ball very well. But Braum, they need to protect a little more, David. I think they need to give him just a little more time. He's being flushed out of the pocket almost on every down. 2nd down, 2. There's Lipsy bolting up the middle. And inside the 25 to about the 22. 2:03 on the clock as it stops. Genta makes the stop for Boston College. Good blocking up front. Good line charge right there. They give the ball straight ahead to Lipsy. He steps over a defender. Tries to put a move right there on 25. Gunta, but slips and falls.
The clock runs inside 2 minutes to go. Braum 3 out of 6 today. First down 10. Flags go down on that maneuver. As Lipsy takes it down close to the 20. Louisville has piled up 12 first downs in the first half. 7 for Boston College. Offsides, Boston College.
That's the old Kerry Fig trick he learned from Alan Douglas on how to snap the ball when the defense steps into that neutral zone, because it obviously was not the snap count. One of the defensive linemen did step into the neutral zone. Fig snapped the ball, catches him off sides. It's an easy 5 yards.
So, first down and 5. The ball is at the Boston College 18. 1:36 to go in the first half. 10-7, Louisville leading Boston College. Got a close game here in the first half. Braum throws it right into the hands of Boston College Popopek. And the drive will end right there for Louisville. Braum just unloaded right at Popopek, who makes the grab. The Louisville drive is dead. Boston College has got it.
Well, Braum audibilized to a quick slant. He's trying to hit right there. He's trying to hit Broomfield, but Popopek comes up with his 5th interception of the year. These 2 inside linebackers for Boston College are tough. Popopek has 5 interceptions now. Kelly on the other side, inside linebacker, has 3 INTs on the year. There's a shot right there. Good-looking young man from Dover, New Hampshire.
And a rough afternoon for Braum, who's been chased out of the pocket and run down, and now an interception. 1:16 to go. And Foley uncorks a long one out of bounds way over everybody's head. Stops the clock at 1:10. Ray Hilbert was the intended receiver.
There's a flag over there on the far 20, David.
See what the call will be. They're talking to the Louisville captain, Mark Sander. Goes against Boston College. Declined.
Declined against Boston College. 2nd down.
So 2nd down 10 now for the Eagles. As you look at the score, 10-7. Louisville had a 10-0 lead. Got a field goal and the touchdown from Nagel to Cummings. But Boston College in the second quarter. Foley passing to Toner, 27 yards, and it's 10-7 with the first half coming near an end. And this is Mike Sanders trying to turn the corner, gets up around the 27.
I tell you, one great play by John Gainey on there. He gets knocked down off his feet, but has the athletic ability to come up and still make the play. That's a heck of a nice play by Gainey from his corner position.
Well, of course, we bear in mind bowl scouts are here today from 3 bowls, the Peach, the Liberty, and the All-American, watching this game.
You'll see 25 Gainey come up off the turf right there to make the play. Good job by Gainey.
Back to action on 3rd down and 3. That is Sanders trying to get over the 30, which he does. Lunging for a first down. 24 seconds as the clock stopped here in the first half. No huddle. Boston College comes right back up to the line. Complete to 35, Ed Toner. The 36, 37-yard line. The clock runs down to 12, and timeout is called. The clock stops with the timeout by Boston College at 12 seconds. Ball up at the 33. And Foley airs it out. Incomplete. Well overthrown and well defended by Louisville. Chmura was the intended receiver, but Blackford and Buchanan had that one covered very well.
Excellent coverage. Of course, Buchanan coming off his free safety position in a 2-deep, rotated over on top of Chamorro, and then also Blackford had him on a short zone and just took off with the up pattern. So he was very well covered by both Blackford and Buchanan.
We only have 5 seconds left in the first half. And a 10-7 game. So you can figure Boston College will get one more play out of this on 3rd down. Fully over the middle to Toner. And he cannot outrun that defense up over the 40, and the first half has come to an end. We got a close game on our hands as Louisville is closing out the 1990 home season. Here at Cardinal Stadium this afternoon, the Eagles of Boston College, a big underdog, but they only trail by 3 at the halfway point. It looked like he took a false step before he started his motion towards the ball to make the kick. Sean Wright. Whatever, Louisville has dodged a bullet and hold on to a 10-7 3-point lead. Coverage of University of Louisville Cardinal football continues here on the Cardinal Network. We'll move to later action in the 3rd quarter right after we take this break. Points over Boston College. And lightning quick, Mark Sander with the interception runs it into the end zone. And the defense has put the touchdown on the board.
You see 93 Gangler, he's putting pressure. Now that makes this guy throw into a bad coverage. Makes a bad decision there, trying to throw it to Toner. Sanders steps right in front of him, picks it off, and he's laying on the line. That's 4.940 right there. Woo!
That was the kind of pass that Toner caught for a touchdown back in the first half.
Right there. Sanders steps right in front of him. Gets a good block right there from Gangler, 49. Here comes Fitzgerald, 47. Picks up another block. But Toner can't quite. Mark Sander, there's a happy senior right there. How about a little celebration on that one? A little strut walk there, big guy. Yes, sir. 3rd interception of the year. And that one's a touch for Louisville.
It might be the spark that ignites Louisville as they have somewhat struggled this afternoon and evening in the offensive department. But Mark Sander, for the 3rd interception of the season, his first touchdown in 1990, and a young man takes it back 29 yards who started here as a walk-on out of DeSales High School and finds himself as a senior here at Cardinal Stadium scoring a touchdown. Ron Bell with a kick. That's Jay Clark, 29, and the special teams stopping just over the 20-yard line.
Joey Smith is normally a kick returner, part-time tailback, also makes some great tackle there on the kickoff coverage, does a little strut dance on the celebration. Good coverage by special teams.
Well, Joey, of course, spent the good part of his career here as a defensive back.
Certainly did, his first 3 seasons.
All right, 1st down and 10 for Boston College. Now they're down by 10 points.
Well, problems on substitution. Leonard Ray didn't realize he was supposed to be in there. Louisville had 10 people on the floor, so very alertly, Reggie Jackson.
Boston College, 8 minutes, 22 seconds to go in the third quarter. First down and 10 from their 25. Bowling uncorks one up to around the 30 as a flag goes down. Caught by Bob McNell. He's made 2 of 3 catches here this afternoon. Well, holding on Boston College will back them up even more.
Well, Foley certainly has been up and down. He's been named the ECAC Rookie Player of the Year 4 times. That's the Eastern Collegiate Athletic Conference 4 times. One of them in particular we mentioned was the Penn State game. I believe he was 21 completions out of 34 attempts. That's not only a first down, that's a tremendous catch. You're going to see a one-handed catch because the ball's going to be thrown behind him, right in the middle of your screen. 89. Watch him turn around one-handed, that left hand right there. Oh, great concentration. Catches it for a first down. The guy is talented.
7:14 in the third quarter. First down. Interception. Derek Hawthorne. Just about the time you think Foley has Boston College on the move. An interception. I think that's 4 he has thrown today, and credit the secondary of U of L.
I think you're exactly right. You also need, David, to credit the pass rush. They're starting to come off the ball and put a little pressure on him. That ball was returned 41 yards. Take a look. Pressure, pressure, pressure. He's going to step up right there, feels a little pressure, and overthrows right there. Of course, Hawthorne makes his 2nd interception of the year, returns it 41 yards, Cardinal ball.
Braum at quarterback. Dawkins the ball carrier inside the 30. Peck, a linebacker, finally making the tackle, but a gain on the play of about 4 yards by Dawkins. Make it 3, and it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, the running play on first down is a good call. Boston College has been coming after the quarterback with the blitz. To do an outside running play, good call, should nullify any type of penetration.
Second.
Running up and down, trying to stay loose and stay warm because they are within his range for a field goal.
3rd down 3. Here's Lipsett. Big hole. Down to the 11-yard line. Dave Johnson finally puts a tackle on Lipsett.
Big hole is right, David. Great blocking. Whoa! Look at that hole. You'll see Johnson come in right there, 44. Put the hit on Lipsett. Little help from one of his friends, but I tell you, gigantic hole on that right side by Berkey and McAllister. Lipsett picks up another Cardinal first down.
And the Louisville offensive line starts to open the holes, and it is now 1st down and 10 from the 12. This is Dawkins. Splashing his way inside the Boston College 5, but a flag is down. Back up about the 14-yard line. Holding on Louisville. 5:51, third quarter. 17-7 Louisville.
Georgia Tech 6, Virginia Tech 3.
Of course, that guy right there, he's wanting to uncork a little bit here, David. He's awfully good quarterback to be being stymied by this Boston College team. I think he's got great quickness. He can throw the ball well. I think he just needs to get in there and get some more snaps, get some play timing. But they may have to put his arm to use. 1st down and 20.
Lipsett and Dawkins in the backfield. 1st down 20 after that penalty. Braum's out of bounds about the 18. Gains back a couple. Ivan Caesar bumps him out.
Awful tough to throw, being a right-handed quarterback and running to the left with the velocity and speed that he was running with. It's awful tough to throw that ball. He had a shot at McKay, but elected not to throw it because of just the angle he was running at, the speed that he was running at. A wise decision.
5:28 in the third quarter as Braun brings Louisville to the line of scrimmage for second down 16. Not much up the middle, if anything at all. And now the down will go over to third down. Marinaro and Page were in to stop up the middle.
Well, you mentioned Marinaro. We mentioned earlier that he is the cousin of Ed Marinaro. You know, there's another famous Italian on this team, Stefan Marciano. His dad was the famous late, great boxing legend, Rocky Marciano.
They got Dawkins and Lipsy in the backfield for third down and 17. Cummings split to the top of your screen. Reverse to Broomfield. He's going to reverse it again. Trying to make something out of absolutely nothing, and it ends up a big loss back to the 28-yard line as Kevin Pearson, the linebacker, came storming in to take care of that play. So fourth down and long.
But one of the underlying success stories of 1990 is the fact that Ron Bell, who is subbing for the injured Klaus Wilmsmeyer, is batting 1,000% on field goals and extra point. This is going to be a 45-yard attempt here, but he's already 5 of 5 on field goals, 16 of 16, or 17 of 17 rather, on extra points.
An injured Boston College player has caused the clock to be stopped. Now being attended to around the 20-yard line. That is Dave Johnson, number 44, defensive safety. Well, we've got 4 minutes, 18 seconds left in the third quarter. And Louisville is leading 17-7. Had a 10-7 halftime lead, and then just a few minutes ago, Mark Sander intercepting a Boston College pass and running it back 27 yards for a touchdown. And so
on the season, both kickers together, David, are 37 of 37 on extra points after touchdown. And, of course, 14 of 16, because Klaus has been very good on his field goals. He was 9 of 11 before he was injured. So together, they're 14 of 16 on the season and 37 of 37 on extra points.
Well, Bell's had a lot of time to think this one over with the injured player Johnson just now making it over to the sideline. Greg Brom will hold, and Ron Bell will attempt this 45-yard field goal. It's short and no good. So Bell has finally missed one after being perfect coming up to that kick. And it stays 17-7 Louisville. We'll be back. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
As the old saying goes, the best things in life are free. At Great Financial Federal, checking accounts are free when you maintain a $200 minimum daily balance. And while some banks are beginning to charge for Quest transactions, a Great Financial Federal Quest card is still a free ticket to all the Quest machines in this area. So if service charges and Quest fees are adding up, why not move your account to Great Financial Federal, your key to financial security?
Now's the time to shop Carriage Ford before Old Man Winter bullies you around. Carriage Ford has weatherproof, front-wheel drive, fully equipped Escorts for only $67.50. Carriage Ford has slashed prices on every Tempo, Taurus, and T-Bird. These are the best prices anywhere in Kentuckiana. Carriage Ford's advertised price is the selling price. Carriage Ford is Ford's new sales leader. Lower prices, quality service. A better place to do business. Earl Books Carriage Ford, across from Green Tree Mall, Clarksville.
Winner of 9 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, Best Screenplay, and Best Cinematography.
I do not want to escape anymore. I want to rule.
Peter O'Toole, John Lone, and Joan Chen in Bernardo Bertolucci's epic masterpiece, The Last Emperor.
Tuesday night at 7 on Fox 41.
David Sullivan, Pete Campisi, and Alan Douglas at Cardinal Stadium. First down and 10, Boston College. Sanders turned back inside by the defense and wrapped up there. Dan Gangwer puts the initial hit on Mike Sanders.
First, Coach Bicknell has decided to run the ball a little bit. Foley's last 5 passes, he's 0 for 5 with 2 interceptions, 1 for a touchdown. So I think they're going to try to go a little bit more to the running game.
His backup, by the way, is Willie Hicks, a junior, number 8, but we have not seen him. McNell is sticking with the redshirt freshman. 2nd down and 12. 3:22 in the 3rd quarter. Foley completes this one up over the 35. Maybe about 3 yards away from a first down as Blackford makes the play on Ed Toner.
That's about the 7th or 8th reception for Toner. They're using him quite a bit coming out of the backfield. Coming into the game, we thought they'd be throwing more to Mark Chamorro. Louisville has done a good job except for that last long pass that Chamorro caught, that one-headed catch.
Inside 2:50 in the 3rd quarter. This is 3rd and 3. Up to the 40-yard line, and that's probably enough to pick up a first down.
This time he hits Sander coming out of the backfield. Foley right there. Good protection up front. Sander catches it. Looks as though he falls forward for first down for BC.
Well, with 2:36 to go in the 3rd quarter, Boston College picks up a first down. It's at the 39 of the Eagles. On the ground to Sanders. And Boston College continues to be finding a tough time running the football.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Mark Sander right there, 48. He is closing in on Doug Buffoon's all-time career tackle record. But from his middle linebacking position right there, he just absolutely scraped to the hole. You're going to see 48 right side of your screen come in right. Boom! Big guy Mark.
Lowered the boom.
Lowered the boom.
Down in 9. A minute 57, 3rd quarter. Foley complete to Bicknell, the tight end. First down out over the 45 of Louisville. Well, Bob Bicknell, the sophomore, brought down by Blackford and Buchanan.
Once again, you see Gangware right there putting the pressure on, but Foley's got that ability to feel the pressure and get rid of it just at the very, very last second. There he completes it to Bicknell. Enough for another Boston College first down. He's a very impressive freshman quarterback.
A lot of raw talent in Glenn Foley.
Certainly is.
If they can harness it and get some consistency out of him, they may have some great years ahead at Boston College. Toner tries to get something, 2 or 3 yards on the ground. Boston College has a very tough time on the ground against Louisville. Ted Washington made the stop.
Well, they certainly have some good size up front. Bumpus is one of their best offensive linemen, 6'3", 273-pound senior from northeastern Maine. He's already in graduate school. His brother Jim played at New Hampshire. His dad Ed played at University of Massachusetts. And grandfather Tom was a BC standout a number of years ago.
Well, father watches son pick up a first down. Clock down inside a minute in the 3rd quarter. 2nd down 8. Complete, I believe, to Chamorro. Number 89, the tight end. And that's another first down for Boston College. So Foley is moving them down the field.
Good protection up front. Foley sits back in the pocket. Looks around, looks around, looks around. He comes right back to Chamorro, right over the middle, right there. Chamorro makes a diving catch, falls forward. First down, BC.
13th first down in the game for the Boston College Eagles. 28 seconds, 3rd quarter. 17-7 Louisville. Chamorro is nailed. First sack of the game. That is Pat Fitzgerald that led the way.
Well, Louisville's been sitting back in zone coverage, and he's been picking them apart. This time they're going to come after him right there. Woo! He's sandwiched between Fitzgerald and Johnson. Of course, Fitzgerald gets credit for the sack. That's his 3rd on the season, and that's the first time they get him tonight.
You know, Pat Fitzgerald tonight started his 44th consecutive game at the University of Louisville. That's an amazing statistic, isn't it?
Unbelievable statistic, because the guy, 6'4", 222, you know, he's not a he-man. In his freshman sophomore year, he played like at 195 pounds. So he got banged there a little bit, but tremendous job by Fitzgerald.
A very durable player, and Louisville goes to the 4th quarter, leading by 10. Stay with us.
Polar Bear Club having so much fun this winter?
There's no clouds. The water's perfect.
And what's got them really excited is Pepsi's Winter Cool Collection. 6 great designs that celebrate what some people consider the best time of year.
So come on out. And you'll never need a cooler.
Get them now, because they'll be gone with the snow.
I love it.
6 years in the making. The time is now.
April Fresh or Sunrinse Downy Fabric Softener, $1.99. Selected varieties of frozen Italian pastry Tony's Pizza, 2 for $5. Country Pride boneless fryer breast fillets, $1.99 a pound.
The Hoover Elite Cleaner is so lightweight it practically lifts itself. And with its very powerful motor, it is one mean cleaning machine. Makes you wonder what Hoover's going to pull out of its hat next. The lightweight Hoover Elite Cleaner. Hoover invented it.
Now, the lightweight yet powerful Hoover Elite Upright is available at prices starting as low as $59.97. You can find great buys on Hoover Elite cleaners at these trustworthy hardware locations.
As a public service, we'd like to mention that Chris Peterson is learning to drive.
Crossing guard came out of nowhere.
Just in case you want to stay off the road.
This is so cool.
Get a life. Then, a varmint raids Al's garden.
I'm hunting wabbit.
And now, it's payback time.
Kiss your Bonnie Bunny butt goodbye, rabbit.
Watch Bundy versus Bunny.
At least he didn't shoot himself in the foot.
Married with Children following Get a Life. All new episodes Sunday.
University of Louisville Cardinal football continues here on the Cardinal Network. We'll move to later action in the fourth quarter right after this timeout.
Come on, guys.
Why is the Polar Bear Club having so much fun this winter?
There's no clouds. The water's perfect.
And what's got them really excited is Pepsi's Winter Cool Collection. 6 great designs that celebrate what some people consider the best time of year.
So come on out. And you'll never need a cooler.
Get them now, because they'll be gone with the snow.
I love it.
There's a moment in time, maybe once in your life, when you feel that you're ready to fly.
Innovative aerodynamics, fuel-injected multi-valve engines, anti-lock braking systems, 4-wheel independent suspensions. This is advanced automotive technology for the 90s. This is Pontiac excitement.
Cross, Green Tree, Brinkhouse, Browning, Hardin Motors, Sam Swope.
Jericho Jackson, a street smart cop who's no talk.
You tore that boy's arm off. He had a spear.
And all action.
Enough is enough! Action Jackson.
Get ready for action with Carl Weathers and Vanity.
How do you like your ribs?
Action Jackson.
Monday night at 8 on Fox 41.
Louisville hasn't had great field position. They're on their 15-yard line, 1st and 10, leading 17-7 in the final 12 minutes of the game. Bad snap, flags are down. That is Kerry Figg in at center, and the exchange with Brom was a little rough.
A little rough. I believe one of the defensive linemen came across the neutral zone and hit Figg before the ball was snapped. Of course, Figg likes to take that snap and do it without the snap count so that they get the easy 5-yard penalty, which in this case he didn't even need to snap it because the man made contact.
So it's 1st down and 5.
Right. You can enter the neutral zone, but if you get back before the snap, it's no penalty. If you enter the neutral zone and make contact, that is a penalty.
Another bobbled snap, and Braun falls on it at the 15-yard line. So Brom and Figg having their problems on the exchange.
That's not unusual. You know, you have your starting quarterback and your starting center get the most snap counts, David, get the most practice together. So when you get a new one, you're just going to have some problems.
Alan Douglas probably has some thoughts on that.
Thank you, David. I tell you what's going on there. That big nose guard, he did that to me last year. He's bull rushing, then he's pulling you, and he's trying to do a lot of different things to upset the exchange between you and the quarterback. And he's very effective at it, as we've seen these last 2 plays.
Well, there's the voice of experience, a man who started for the Cardinals for the last 3 years and went against Marinero last year head-to-head. The first down by Lipsy, 11:15 to go, and Louisville's pushed it out to the 32. Curtis Lipsy, a sophomore out of Chicago, scored 4 touchdowns on the year.
Another bad snap from center. Alan, I think you're right. I think this big guy, Marinero, has got Figg's number there. They can't get the snap count down. And they've fumbled, what, 3 in the last of the last 4?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And it brings up second down and 13. Braun has been the quarterback the entire second half. Nagel out with an arm injury in the first half. Ball is loose. Boston College thinks they've got it. They do. And so this Marinero may be playing a part in this football game. That was McManus, number 53, that makes the recovery, and Boston College has good field position.
Well, in this shot right here, it appears as though Figg has the ball seated all the way up to where the quarterback should be able to get it. That you see Figg and Brom talking to Coach Snellenberger. Here's a shot from the back. I don't know if Jeff's just trying to pull out too quickly. But nonetheless, 4 out of the last 5 snaps have been fumbled.
First down, Boston College at the 31 of Louisville. They punch it inside the 30 for a gain of about 3. .12 left to go, and Boston College inside the Louisville 30. You look at the turnover margin now. Boston College with 4 and Louisville 3 turnovers. The last fumble has given Boston College a breath of life. And now Foley fumbles the snap.
The case of the missing snap. You know, we've had a lot of snaps in this ball game, and nothing has happened all night long. Now we've got both quarterbacks with snapitis.
A rash of problem snaps.
That ball's right there. That's the quarterback's fault all the way. The center's got the ball up. There's no problem with that snap from center Tom Nalen. It's just that the quarterback just didn't have very good hands on that one and let the ball drop.
Third down, 10. 9:23 left in the game. Pressure on Foley, unleashes one high and incomplete. And so now Boston College has 4th down. Toner, the intended receiver. That one was nowhere close.
Watching after the play, Brian Hayes and Mike Floyers are pleading with the referee, Mike Dover, please call a holding once in a while. I mean, they had looked as though they literally had Louisville held off and holding. Is this a call? Is this
the signals from Bicknell?
Fly. It's a fly. They're going to do the fly, the funky fly chicken.
This is 4th down and 10, and Boston College is going to go for it with 9:16 to go and down 17-7. Flag. Foley complete. Down to the 5-yard line to Juan Boyd. And it's against Boston College. The penalty is against the Eagles. And Boyd's catch is wiped out.
Well, number 96 made the call, holding against Boston College, and I think it's finally about time that they did get a call like that, because it appears from here when Louisville's defensive line is not making any penetration, there's something wrong, because they make big-time penetration when that quarterback's back there.
87 yards in penalties against Boston College. Look at the holding.
Take a look left side of your screen. Right there, it's a takedown. It's a 2-point takedown. Brian Hayes right there gets taken down by one of the offensive linemen. And hence the holding penalty.
4th down. Kushner to punt. Anthony Cummings is deep. Now they're going to keep Louisville backed up as it's down around the 11-yard line. And so the Cardinals have put it in play from there with 8 minutes and 49 seconds left to go. 31-yard punt by Kushner. Well, neither punter having a stellar evening.
No, not at all. You know, these center quarterback snaps, I'm sure, is concerning Coach Snellenberger. Because right now, with the ball down at the 12-yard line, if they continue to have problems with the center quarterback exchange, and they end up with another turnover, that's going to give the ball point-blank range for Boston College.
And Jeff Brom at quarterback, 8:49 to go, 17-7 Louisville. The exchange was good, no gain up the middle. It was Lipsy that tried to get something, but there was really nothing for him.
Of course, Louisville came out with 2 tight ends, 1 flanker back I formation, which is basically one of their running formations. Tried the old isolation play, straight ahead blocking, isolate down, let the linebacker come free, the fullback block on him. But for Lipsy, 6 carries tonight, 42 yards. Not much of a gain on that one, 1 yard.
Eric Broomfield, number 3, is in at receiver, and as Jack Bicknell walks the sideline, Broomfield splits to the bottom of your screen, Cummings to the top, 2nd down 9. Dawkins. Up to about the 22, 23-yard line, right at a 1st down. It is a 1st down for Louisville.
Boy, nice lead block by Lipsy. Lipsy's going to be number 20, left side of your screen. You're going to see him cut right there, 56. He's blocking, knocks him out. Great block. Dawkins reads it, cuts back inside. Little spin move right there, taking number 28, Brennan, down with him. But 1st down for the Cardinals because of the nice block by Curtis Lipsy.
7:46 left in the game. Louisville clings to a 10-point lead. 1st down. Lipsy hurdles one man over the 30. Out to about the 33. Dave Johnson was there for Boston College.
That's a pretty nifty little move right there with Lipsy. He's got the option to take it off tackle and or bounce it outside. Of course, when he bounces it outside, he doesn't have anybody on that first fill. That first fill was the guy that he hurdled over on that last run right there.
2nd down and 2 for Louisville. Cardinals are keeping it on the ground. This time, Dawkins for the 1st down. Up over the 35 before Jay McGillis makes the stop. And Louisville is eating up time on the clock. 7:01 left in the game.
Jay McGillis gets credit for a stop, but once again, Dawkins actually lowered the hammer on him and delivered the blow. Knocked him back a couple yards, enough to pick up another Cardinal 1st down.
From the 35, 1st down, 7:01. Lipsy. It's a couple. Punches it out to the middle of the field. Matt Kelly and Dave Johnson were there.
Of course, Kelly's a leading tackler on this Boston College team from his inside linebacking position. He scraped to the outside perfectly. Caught Lipsy just as he is trying to cut it back across. But Kelly, 6'2", 228-pound senior. 104 tackles coming into tonight. Last week against Syracuse, 17 tackles for Matt Kelly.
So on 2nd and 6, the clock runs under 6.5. Dawkins. Hit for a loss. That was Kevin Pearson, 56 linebacker, hitting Dawkins. And Louisville now will face 3rd down.
Pearson is another one of these super seniors, David. He's already enrolled in graduate school. His undergraduate curriculum has been completed. Looking at the roster, I think they've got probably 8 or 9. Of course, Louisville has 2 people that have completed their undergraduate and are in graduate programs.
3rd down and 8. The clock inside 6 minutes. Louisville trying to retain possession and run more time off. Brom almost, he escaped about 4 tackles, but Popopek finally got him back on the 30, and now it's 4th down.
Well, he was trying to gather himself to throw the ball to his brother, who was on a comeback move. so that you can get it. Take a look here. Halftime plays.
Second half plays.
Second half plays.
Boston College has run only 8 plays on the ground. Louisville 25 has thrown but 2 passes. They would like to have thrown more than 2. But Brown has not had any time. Attendance today, 37,636. Another more than sold-out Cardinal Stadium. Welmsmeyer's booming punt will come down at the Boston College 30.
Down at the Boston College 30-yard line.
So with a timeout on the field. 4 minutes, 47 seconds left to play. The score, Louisville 17, Boston College 7.
The Accord from Honda. Once again, it's what the competition is shooting for. Nice shot.
The University of Louisville proudly presents its Student Athlete of the Week. In high school, Patty Dowd was a 5-time state cross-country champion. Just a sophomore at U of L, Patty already holds 4 school records and is a 2-time all-conference choice.
My major is special education, secondary. My little brother has cerebral palsy, and I've been around it all my life, and I thought I would like working with children in that field.
Congratulations to Patty Dowd, the U of L Student Athlete of the Week.
Boston College is fighting the time. 4:47 to go. First down at their 31. Foley completes it. That is Blackford as Ray Hilbert pulls it down.
Pass complete to number 8.
And that one will now put Boston College inside the Louisville 40-yard line with 4:35 to go.
Foley hits a strike right here. Ray Hilbert going up the right side, a little play action. He's going to turn and throw it. This is the same one that Blackford intercepted earlier. Only this time, Foley doesn't underthrow it. See right there, hits him right in stride. Completes is enough for a first down.
And more, because there's a face mask penalty against Louisville.
That pass was good for 33 yards.
After a 33-yard gain, it is now first down and 10 at the Louisville 31. Fitzgerald runs Ed Toner out of bounds down at the 25. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go as the clock is stopped.
The Toner's got to have an all-time career best night tonight, the way he's catching the football coming out of the backfield.
Well, Louisville is trying to keep, of course, Boston College out of the end zone because a touchdown and a point after could put them within a field goal. They trail the Cardinals by 10. 4:30 to go. 2nd and 4. Flores was putting the pressure on, and the pass is complete. Down to the 16-yard line. Blackford finally gets Ed Toner.
Of course, Toner at 6'1", David, 236 pounds. He's very strong. There's 10 receptions on the night, 91 yards. That's a heck of a night for any kind of a back coming out of the backfield. Take a look right here. Once again, a little play action. Foley's going to spin all the way around. He's looking downfield, and last minute just throws it up to Toner. Toner breaks the tackle here and then picks up another BC first down.
First down at the 16. Now, Toner's not going to get any yards on the ground. Lost on that one back a couple of yards. Andy Culley made the stop on Toner.
Yeah, not much speed. I mean, he's good receiver, big blocker, good for the short yardage runs, good for the short yardage blocks. They do let him give him the ball down the goal line a lot so that he can score because he's so strong. But as far as speed, getting in the corner,
3:52. 2nd down and 12. Ball's at the Cardinal 12 or 18, and that is the second timeout for Boston College here in the second half. They'll have 1 to go. So with a timeout on the field, we'll take a break. 3:49 to go. Louisville by 10 points.
Bear Club having so much fun this winter.
There's no crowd. The water's perfect.
And what's got them really excited is Pepsi's Winter Cool Collection. 6 great designs that celebrate what some people consider the best time of year.
So come on out. And you'll never need a cooler.
Get them now, because they'll be gone with the snow.
I love it.
You're looking at a very sophisticated piece of equipment. At Citizens Fidelity, we use it every day to help process thousands of pieces of loan information, so you get the loan that's perfect for you every time. Now, we're not the only ones who possess this incredible banking tool. It's just we take the time to use it. At Citizens Fidelity, we listen, then we lend. Citizens Fidelity Bank, a PNC bank.
Fox 41. Fox 41. It's the way we look, it's the way we sound. The advantage. It's a whole new game, we're the talk of the town. The advantage. It's the news at 10 with your longtime friends. The advantage. The way we bring it home like no one else. You're gonna move on over. WDRB, Fox 41.
We're back at Cardinal Stadium with 3:49 to go. 2nd down and 12. Boston College from the Louisville 18. That pass complete inside the 15 to the 14-yard line to Bob McNell, the tight end. And now 3rd down faces Boston College with time running down inside 3.5 minutes.
Well, you got guys like Nagel and Jay Gruden, Ed Rupert, John Medea. There's been some great passing that has been done here in Cardinal Stadium, but tonight, this guy here is doing a heck of a job.
3rd down and 8 for Boston College. A flag is down. The pass complete to the 10-yard line. Not enough for a 1st down. Brian Hayes and William Blackford made the play. And let's look for the signal now. And it's a legal procedure against the Eagles of Boston College.
Well, unofficially, David, we've got Foley 27 attempts, completions rather, out of 49 attempts, over 300 yards. Of course, he does have the 4 interceptions. But that's a heck of a night for a young guy like that, a freshman, redshirt freshman quarterback.
And for all those yards, only 1 touchdown on the scoreboard, too. 3 minutes, 7 seconds to go. This may be the last hurrah for Boston College. 4th down and 4. They're going to try the field goal from the 17-yard line, so a 27-yard attempt. The kick is no good. They say that Louisville called a timeout. And now they go over to talk to Jack McNell.
Well, that's interesting. I can remember last year, I believe down at, we played Virginia. A play similar to that happened.
Well, the kicker on the field is number 19, Chris DeVoe, a sophomore out of Westboro, Massachusetts. Their regular place kicker, Sean Wright, missed one earlier in the 2nd half. Well, they're going to give him some time to think about it. So that is DeVoe and not Sean Wright that is out to try this field goal.
Well, Sean Wright coming into tonight was 17 of 18. He had missed an extra point, 9 of 15 field goals. And he missed a field goal earlier in the evening tonight. So I guess they're going to go to their backup man right there, number 19.
So DeVoe is going to tee it up and try to kick a 27-yard field goal. 2:41 in the game. 17-7 Louisville. It's good. So DeVoe is good, and Boston College is now down by 7. 17-10. And there's time. There are 2 minutes and 37 seconds on the clock. And we're going to stay right here. As the Louisville offense tonight has sputtered, and the offense has really put 10 of those 17 points on the board for Louisville. So DeVoe keeps Boston College in this football game. Down by 7, but just over 2.5 minutes to go. It is very important that Louisville eat up the clock. Alan Douglas on the sideline for a report right now.
Thank you, David. If you've noticed, Coach Snellenberger has sent in the good hands team. What that is, he's got receivers and running backs and guys that have good hands up on the front line preparing for an onside kick by Boston College, which most likely will occur right now.
Special teams, we mentioned at the top part of this ball game, David, how important the special teams. BC is certainly done a wonderful job this year blocking kicks. I know that Coach Bittnell has practiced the onside kick time and time again, so that's why Coach Snellenberger has countered with the good hands team, people that are used to handling the ball. Normally on a kickoff receiving team, you got big guys, big linemen up there that can block and make a hole, knock a hole so that the returners can return it, but that's not the purpose of this unit. This unit's to catch the football.
And Sean Wright is in to handle the kick. Joey Smith. Hit and dropped short of the 20 by Jay McGillis, number 31. 2 minutes, 31 seconds left in the game, 17-10 Louisville. The Cardinals now will try to mount a drive and eat the time off the clock. And you can bet the Boston College defense is going to be looking to cause a turnover. 7 plays, 59 yards, 27-yard field goal by DeVoe. Louisville fighting for its 9th victory of the season here at Cardinal Stadium in the season finale. Lipsy. Big play by Curtis Lipsy.
Great blocking left side. You can see right there, Blumeyer pulling. Kraft is over there too. Lipsy finds a crack, pops it into the secondary. If you can only get a little move right there on the free safety, 28 coming in right there. He makes a tackle, but Cummings had the corner block. Good play.
2:10, and the clock continues to run. First down for Louisville. Lipsy for 5 or 6 out over the 40. Dave Johnson and Ivan Caesar on the tackle. 1:48, and the clock moves. Second down and about 5 coming up.
Well, David, of the 37,636 fans in attendance, some of them are thinking that this one's over with because they're headed back out to the tailgate.
Second down and 4. Dawkins kind of had that ball hanging out to the outside. Dangerous, dangerous move.
Very much so. You know, you fight for extra yardage. Anytime you can, you want to fight for extra yardage. When you're fighting, you leave yourself a little bit vulnerable. But sometimes when you do that, as we saw earlier, he leaves himself a little bit vulnerable to the tackle. Take a look right there. This is something that was handed to us a minute ago. All-time new season attendance record. Look at that. 200,000, 17, 228.
Over 37,600 here today to see the last home game of the season for the Cardinals. We got a timeout on the field by Boston College that has stopped the clock with 1 minute and 19 seconds left. And Louisville looks at 3rd and 3.
Of course, the O-line, they've They haven't had many running plays of positive yardage because they've sacked the quarterback so many times, but they certainly have risen to the occasion this particular series. A big run by Lipsy a moment ago, sitting here in a 3rd and makeable.
Alan Douglas has some words on the sideline.
Thank you, David. That's Reagan on right there. I tell you what, he's the strength coach for this Cardinal program. One guy deserves a whole lot of credit. It's him. I remember back in 1986, we went up to Boston College, and the Cardinals couldn't even compete against Boston College, and you've seen what's happened 5 years later, and a lot of the credit goes to that guy right there.
A much stronger team as Dawkins is hit and dropped back for a big loss. Now, that was 3rd down and 3, and that means now Louisville will have to kick it away. The clock is running in 1 minute and 8 seconds. As Dawkins is slow to get up. And Wilmsmeyer is on to kick it back to Boston College. So the Eagles are going to get another shot here. And with this freshman quarterback Foley airing it out all night long, you can bet they're going to try to pull something out. And don't forget the block punts that they've had this year. Boston College with 6 of them. They're letting the clock get down to 40 seconds and under. Was close, but it's going to bounce back upfield, and finally there it is down by Paul McDowell at about the 34-yard line, 35-yard line they spotted of Boston College. 25 seconds left. Louisville is 25 seconds away from its 9th victory of the season. That was just a 28-yard punt.
Take a look. They're coming right up the middle. He goes for it. The ball is clear. It does go through. He might have been touched. Klaus did do a good job going down. I don't know if he got hit hard enough. Obviously, the officials didn't think so.
Only 25 seconds to go. And Foley sends everybody deep and throws short incomplete. And now there are 20 seconds.
I don't believe BC has any timeouts left. Do you, David?
I think they've used them all up.
Right there, the big goose egg. So BC has got to utilize throwing the ball, catching it, and getting out of bounds to stop the clock. 20 seconds. These players are going to average about 5-6 seconds per play, so you can calculate out what BC has to do. Awful tough task.
Incomplete. Took 6 seconds off, 14 go. And now 3rd down.
Well, Coach Snellenberger is in that prevent defense. Of the 11 guys, he's got a couple rushing. He's got one of the fastest, best athletes all the way back some 30, 40 yards downfield. Hawthorne is way back there. He is not to be anywhere near any type of reception. He is just strictly to tackle someone in case they do make a reception.
Foley has thrown the ball 52 times and now 53. Down the middle, complete. That was Ray Hilbert that made the reception. The record against Louisville in a game is 54 attempts. The next pass would tie it. 6 seconds to go as they scramble to go. Now they start it. And he grounds it down. 3 seconds left on the clock. The ball's at the Cardinal 31.
I know the coaches over on the BC side are trying to get a couple more seconds on the clock. Take a look here. He's going to hit Hilbert coming across the middle, getting this set up for this last ditch play. I tell you what, great effort by that freshman quarterback. I tell you what, he's doing a super job. Glenn Foley, 6'1", 200-pound redshirt freshman. Bob Bicknell's a little upset that there's 3 seconds run off because there was 6 before the snap. Because all Foley did was throw it down to the ground. He's a little upset that 3 seconds ran off the clock just for that.
This should do it. Foley goes for the end zone. Now Bicknell is out in the middle of the field.
There's a flag down in the field, David. I don't know what it's all about.
Well, it's over. We got people down in the end zone, Boston College and maybe another Louisville player laying in the end zone. But I'll tell you, Louisville has escaped Boston College here tonight at Cardinal Stadium. They escaped with a 17-10 victory, with BC throwing the ball into the end zone at the final gun. But the regular season is now over for Louisville. And their record, 9 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. Look at the last play again.
Tell you, there's a lot of hearts up in a bunch of people's throats, all in red, because right here, you take a look, they got this person's back off the helmet. We've only seen that happen, but right there, John Gainey comes up with a big, big interception.
You know, something's going on down here I've never seen. The defensive line is running up to the crunch zone to thank them for all their help during this season.